Just when you thought you have seen it all, how there is Mr. Khumalo, the founder of the MK party. The same man who was ostracized out of the political scene representing the MK party. But he's still MK party, he still stands for MK party, even though they ostracized him. The man is saying, Duduzile Zuma taking jabs at Floyd Shivambu. She was sent by President Jacob Zuma. She was doing the bidding of President Jacob Zuma. Just when you thought you have heard it all, you have seen it all, then you hear something like this. Hi, bo. You think I'm lying to you? Yazin, shout out to Biz News Podcast. I just want to show people something. Can I please take your clip? I just want them to listen to something because this is to help people get a better understanding. Listen here, guys.
Now, to your question, as to whether should have a good working relationship with Shivambu or not, I would say Duduzile is not working in isolation. Zuma is part of the misbehavior of Duduzile. Zuma gives instructions to Duduzile. Let me say why I'm saying that. When Zuma wants to deal with you, he doesn't deal with you direct. He finds ways to find somebody to do the dirty things against you. Then he comes in as if he's a mediator, when he's not a mediator. He is part of the foundation of whatever is happening at the time. So Zuma is part of Duduzile's problem against Shivambu. He wants to deal with Shivambu because he doesn't believe that Shivambu is going to do what he wants. Shivambu is coming up with his own understanding and political vision. But Zuma doesn't like that. Because if Shivambu is implementing something that Zuma doesn't like, Zuma will not tell Shivambu direct. He would want to do a dirty way of doing it. And then that's what he's doing now. That's why Duduzile is so crazy doing whatever he's doing to Shivambu. But clever Zuma, he goes out and say, no, you must apologize to Shivambu. Fooling us, trying to, I don't know what he's trying to do, but it's all his Zuma's making what is happening right now. Duduzile is insulting people because Zuma has asked her to do that. It's an instruction from Zuma. But people who love Umkhonto must make sure they don't allow Duduzile and Zuma and all his cronies to destroy Umkhonto weSizwe like he is done to the ANC. He has destroyed the ANC and is here now in Umkhonto and is destroying Umkhonto weSizwe. Tell me, how on earth can you have somebody who was not a founder of the party? He's got his own constitution that talks to him and him only, to say he's the a leader for life. We haven't gone to even to the conference. There is no policy that has taken a decision. He is refusing the organization, is refusing the members of Umkhonto weSizwe to have a chance to elect the rightful people who are going to lead the organization. He has done what he's doing. He has tried by all means to block the conference so that nobody contested. The reason why they don't want to install or to elect the branches, because he knows that if there are branches that are existing live, they will contest him. They will tell him what is wrong and what is right. He doesn't want people to do that. That is why he says the organization will not go to the conference, because they are going to contest it. That's why he's taking decision with a small number of people to say this is how the organization is going to be run. That's why he doesn't want that, because he wants to control the monies of the organization. Today, the organization was supposed to have what we call constituent offices. There are no constituent offices. Why? The government is giving the money out to MK to have those constituencies. but there are no offices. MK is still run the way we were during the time we launched it. Because we did not have money to open the offices. Still up to now, there are no offices.
Nizwela mos. Many of you can be like, nah, this man is funded to destroy Zuma, this man is against MK party, this man Mamkoshile, he doesn't have any rights to speak. But this man knows what Duduzile Zuma can do to a politician within the MK party. This man knows how President Jacob Zuma can move and force people to do his bidding. President Jacob Zuma is hardly on Twitter, is hardly in the political scene. But there's always moves made in the MK party on behalf of him. So what would make you even disagree? You know, it's even worse if you're gonna disagree, because Duduzile Zuma is the daughter of President Jacob Zuma and they live in the same house in Kandla. What makes you believe that Duduzile Zuma was doing all of this without President Jacob Zuma knowing? Like, just try to think about it. Think about it with an open mind. Don't think about it with a mind that is closed. These people live in the same house. Duduzile Zuma cares about her father, cares about her father's political party. They speak when no one is there. When everyone are gone, then they're left as a family. What makes you think Duduzile Zuma would attack Floyd without President Jacob Zuma knowing? I believe President Jacob Zuma knows exactly what Duduzile was doing. As to did he send her, how he sent her, I don't know. But I think President Jacob Zuma was pulling some strings into that happening. I'm telling you, President Jacob Zuma is onto Floyd Shivambu. He's onto Floyd Shivambu, and only time will tell. You know, with South African politics is that only time can tell if we are right or wrong. If we are wrong, we'll say, hi, we're misled by Mr. Khumalo into believing that Duduzile Zuma was involved with President Jacob Zuma into saying these things about Floyd. We're going to accept we're wrong. But what happens when this man is right? And in the future, it gets proven that President Jacob Zuma vele is onto something. He's onto Floyd. He doesn't want Floyd. But he won't confront him directly. He's going to use certain people to go out there and destroy him on his behalf. But only time will tell. You can disagree all you want. You can agree all you want. Only time will tell when Floyd and President Jacob Zuma finally go at it. Then we're gonna know Mr. Khumalo was right. Then we're gonna know, hi, Mr. Khumalo was wrong. But now we want to apologize, Tina. For what? For what? For believing Mr. Khumalo, what he's saying. We want to apologize to who? To who? For what? Why? Mr. Khumalo is entitled to his own opinion, and we are entitled to our own opinion. And we believe Mr. Khumalo that Konokshaya man, something is hitting the water. But it is what it is, guys. Thank you very much.